Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So a little bit of growing pains or changes, if you will. So I've decided to stick with addressing this more towards recovery. After some feedback and some thought, trying to pull two different audiences, a fishing report and recovery, and mixing them together, I don't think is going to work. You'll have people that just want a fishing report, could care less about the daily reflections, and people that want help in recovery could care less what the water temperature on Table Rock Lake is. So I'm going to stick with the recovery parts of it. If you want a fishing report, go watch Pete Winters. His is the best. It's real. You'll see some of these fishing reports out there. They're catching 30 keepers a day all over the lake on 30 different lures. Doesn't help anybody. I can tell you, Pete's is real. You're going to get, if he's not doing it, he's not going to tell you about it. So, all right, diving into this, I'm kind of excited about it. This has been a big part of my my recovery process. But 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 35. Submission to God was the first step to my recovery. I believe our fellowship seeks a spiritual open to a new kinship with God. As I exert myself to follow the path of the steps, I sense a freedom that gives me the ability to think for myself. My addiction confined me without any release and hindered my ability to be released from my self-confinement, but AA assures me of a way to go forward. Mutual sharing, concern, and caring for others is our natural gift to each other, and mine is strengthened as my attitude toward God changes. I learn to submit to God's will in my life, to have self-respect, and to keep both of these attitudes by giving away what I receive. So I dove into the spirituality aspect of recovery harder than any part of it. When I decided to get sober for the final time, I eliminated all dysfunction in my life. I made a lot of life changes. I got rid of a horribly dysfunctional relationship, which allowed me the ability to concentrate solely on myself. I don't have children, so my nights are freed up. When I am not working, I can focus on myself. So I dove into spirituality with an open mind. I wasn't raised religious. I wasn't raised in a church, but I've always known that there's something to it. So I started doing research, and I started listening to a lot of different types of religion, even Eastern religions, different philosophers, Alan Watts, Ram Dass, different people, different aspects of it, to find my own way, and started implementing those. And what would resonate with me, I would keep and I would use, and what didn't, I would just discard. And what I can tell you is it's been a very profound experience. I went to AA meetings in the beginning, and it worked, and the whole sponsorship thing, if that works for you, great, but I needed more. It wasn't, I'm an introvert, I'm a very deep thinker, and I needed more. I sought more. So I sought God, and I can tell you the experience has been absolutely life-changing. I'm not going to tell you exactly what my beliefs are and things like that, because I want you to find your own way. Every way is different. Here's the thing about almost every religion, unless you're talking about something crazy like devil worshiping or whatever, but every religion that God is at the top, they all lead to the same place. It's finding your path. There's been things that had happened along the way, and I can tell you that it's sobriety, me at 1.5 years now, is completely different than I could have ever imagined it being. I am truly going through a spiritual awakening, which actually can be a little, where I'm at now, a little bit, I don't know if dangerous is the word, but I see it's becoming so aware to me, the sickness in society, greed, dysfunction everywhere. And I have to be careful not to completely alienate myself, really, because this world is so ate up with sickness, and the thing is, you have to have money. You have to deal with those people, because it's definitely the masses. I guess just detaching yourself from it is the best way, and help those that are seeking it. I would love to be able to just give away what I have right now to the whole world, because I'll tell you what I went through most people don't go through in their life. It was hell. And most people also aren't forced to seek God in a way that I had to seek God. So I'm almost thankful for the experiences that I went through, because I wouldn't be where I'm at spiritually today without those experiences. I think a lot of people could benefit from, from digging into spirituality and seeking out God, because I've learned that what I've always thought is completely, not true. My beliefs now are so different, and I was so blind for 44 years of what I thought was real, and come to find out it's not. It hasn't been a smooth path, this spirit, this awakening. There's, when you realize that things that you thought for your whole life may not be true, there's some depression that comes with it. It's quite the profound experience. I don't know how else to put it. I wished I could give it away, but I'll tell you this, it's a journey that I highly, highly recommend going down. Find your truth. There's universal laws that are in play. Call it God, call it the universe, call it whatever you want. But you do good, you're going to get good back, and you do bad, you're going to get bad back. There's something to that. That's just very simply put. But go into it with an open mind. I had no idea. All I knew about God when I went down this, started this, was the fairy tales I was told in school or growing up. And I have a feeling when we die, it's going to be profoundly different than what we thought. But I absolutely believe that Jesus walked this earth. I believe in God. I believe there's others that walk this earth that were enlightened, that tried to carry the message to people. I don't want to get into all of it, but find your way, because I'm telling you, there's something to it, and it's truly amazing. I wished I could articulate it better, but just know that there's something to it. Go in with an open mind and find your way. We'll talk soon. Thanks.